I got offered $900 for a single video, and while that sounds crazy, it actually was a bad deal. And not because the amount was too low, but because there were some crazy strings attached. But let's start from the beginning. As a small content creator, you get 3 types of emails. Going from best to worst, the first one is just people sending you free Steam keys, and that's pretty nice. For example, like this one: "Hey Artgeist, I just came across your videos. Maybe you like this game I made," and then some facts, and maybe there is like embargo, so you can only publish the video after a certain date, and some links, plus usually some pictures of what the game is about. Those are pretty nice, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a great way for small developers to get some exposure. The system is also being abused because you also get tons and tons of Steam keys for games that have nothing to do with what you do. There's just some AI generated slop, some dating games, or some gambling stuff. But as a whole, if you want the game, that's nice. If not, just delete the email or ignore it. Oh, and by the way, the Steam key in the email I just showed you, I never used that myself. So first one to claim it, feel free. You now have a free game. So that's a good start. But the second type of email you get, well, that's worse, because it's just outright scams. There are different types. One common one is this one, and this is a really bad example. Like, these guys that are doing the scam aren't even good at it. Basically, it goes along the lines of, hey, you use some music that you are not allowed to use. Like, click this link so we can resolve this claim and we don't have to take down your channel. So they are making you afraid that they will take down your video, they will take down your channel. And the only thing you need to do is like go on some link to resolve it. And of course, a small content creator who is doing it for the first time, who loves their channel, maybe they're already monetized, they worked years for it. Oh, it's just a link. But usually what happens is that they will actually steal your channel and then probably sell it or use it to promote some of their scams. What I showed you here is like a really bad one. These ones aren't doing it good. There are some way better emails, and there are other things associated with it. There are people that will just claim any videos you make. Even if you like license the music, they don't care, they instantly get the revenue. You can tell them that you have licensed it, YouTube will also ignore it, and the only way to get around it is to tell them, hey, if you don't back off, I will send you my lawyers and you will have to pay the lost revenue. And then usually that works and they will finally back off. This is just the type of mails you get tons of in your inbox as a small creator. But the third type might be even worse because it looks legit. It is actually somewhat legit, but it is a deal with very bad strings attached. Also, I have some examples for you here. Someday I get this email. Hello Erdgeist. Running a YouTube channel comes across with more than just making videos. Managing editors, demonetization, brand deals, post-production, and this is a lot of work away from the content itself. My name is redacted. I don't want to sever any ties. I don't want people not reaching out to me because I'm exposing them. Or maybe I got this from the Epstein files. Let's just continue. We are a influencer marketing talent agency. We have like lots of crazy partners, and we help creators by providing operational support, offering direct platform support for strikes, and increasing revenue. Oh, this is the important part. Through brand deals with brands like NordVPN and like all the other ones you know. If you're open to exploring this, just let us know. Hey, that sounds like a great email. Of course I'm interested in that. Running a YouTube channel is a lot of work, and especially in the beginning, getting sponsors is hard and needs a lot of work. So if there's someone that can manage it for you, that sounds like a good deal. So I tell them, hey, yeah, send me what you have, send me like some documents of how the cooperation usually goes, and I'd love to just hear you out. Oh, and then they come back with a massive line. I just bit the bait they send out. Hey Erdgeist, I've attached a PDF of what we're doing. Here's an overview of how we operate. I'm gonna read this email to you and pay attention because most of it sounds good, but there's one flaw that makes this a deal breaker. Pay attention to it if you're a small creator because this is really important that you figure this out. What we offer. Platform support. We are a YouTube partner. Oh, that sounds nice. So we have connections to YouTube in order to expedite things like demonetization, strikes, etc. Content support. As a company, we run our own channels and also get specialized classes from YouTube as a partner on all things content. We can also connect you with thumbnail artists and editors from our large network. Brand opportunities. Oh, this is where it gets spicy. We work with some of the biggest brands in game on a consistent basis and do all the brand campaigns for our parent company. That sounds nice. How we are able to offer it. Okay, these are the details. Fees. We operate on a 90-10 ad % revenue split. Our creators often recoup 2 to 5 times what they pay in fees in brand deal opportunities. This structure allows us to dedicate our team and resources to securing the best possible deals for you. We have 150 plus creators on this model. If we do not increase your revenue more, we take from you in fees in a 12-month period. We will reimburse you. A single brand deal often covers lost 10% AdSense for months. No lock contract. Stay because you want to, not because you have to. You're free to leave anytime with a 30-day notice. This means we will work extra hard to make sure you always have incoming brand opportunities and the support you need. Exclusivity is not required. As a creator-funded agency, we will issue clauses like no lock reimbursement to virtually ensure no risk at all to your channel. Let me know if you have questions. Cheers. Did you get it? There's lots and lots of marketing speak that is at best marketing speed, but at worst trying to hide some bad deals of the contract to you. But there's one key thing that is a deal breaker. Did you find it? It's the 90-10 AdSense revenue split. I'm gonna tell you why that is so bad in a second. I didn't respond for like a couple hours and they instantly hit me with this. Hey ad guys, to start our partnership off on the right foot and to show you that we're serious about the opportunities we can provide, we have a deal prepared for you with Redacted for a dedicated video at $900. Let me know if you're interested in continuing discussing partnership now with a deal on the table. Cheers. Whenever you see something like this, every time you see something like this, you should be suspicious because they are trying to pressure you into a deal that is usually not a good deal for you, but a very, very good deal for them. Now, $900 for one single video sounds really great, and usually your ad revenue is lower to the point where 10% of your ad revenue is lower than the $900 they give you. That is what they say, hey, the deal is perfectly worth it for you. Here's the reason it's not good for you. Whenever you work with anyone external, you should set up incentive structures in a way that incentivizes the third party to do good work. So the problem here is, even if they don't give you brand deals, or if they just give you bad brand deals, or if they negotiate how much money you get from the brand deals, they have no incentive to actually work hard because they will get 10% of your revenue, of your AdSense, no matter how good they work. And this is a problem because, yeah, sure, maybe they send you some nice brand deals, but their interest is not actually getting you the best brand deals possible. Their interest is increasing your AdSense, for which they have no impact in. Their job is getting you the brand deals, your job is getting the AdSense as high as possible. So they will benefit if you do good work and not benefit from if they do good work. This is an obvious conflict of interest that you should always try to avoid in any business that you do with anyone. So how such a deal would ideally look is that they get some percentage of the ad deal of the sponsorship they provide. So if they say, hey, we take 0% of your AdSense because you work hard for it, you've built your channel for years, but on all the brand deals we bring to you, we will take 30%. So the email would look like, hey, we have this campaign, it's $900, you get whatever, $600, we get $300. If you want to take it, if not, don't. That way they are incentivized to actually bring you brand deals. That is actually no lock, and you can always switch around, they still get money. And the truth is, if how they say they're actually good at getting brand deals, they will actually get more money from it than from your 10% AdSense, because how they say, hey, we are bringing much more value in brand deal opportunities than this 10% AdSense revenue split. If this is actually the case, they would make more money taking a cut from the brand deals that they bring to you instead of the AdSense. Does that make sense? So why would they take a lower amount of money if they could also have a higher amount of money? Because they could have this higher amount of money if they actually did what they say that they are doing. And this is a very big red flag. And I told them exactly that. I told them, hey, I would do this. If you take a cut, it can be a higher cut as 10%. I have no issue with that. If you just take a cut of the brand deals you provide, I'm not gonna give you AdSense revenue split. Also, by the way, that they're telling you, oh, there's no risk and no lock-in and you could go anytime. They will only refund your money if they don't increase your revenue in 12 months period. That's a full year, and it will surely be very, very hard to actually convince them of that, because who knows how much money you would make in 1 year without them. No one can tell you that. So their argument would probably be, hey, but look at your last year, how much you made then, and now you made more. Which, well, a YouTube channel that's growing will always make more while they're growing. So that deal as a whole seems very, very fishy and bad to me, but like their response to it is also very, very interesting, because their argument is, hey, we need the 10% because we have a team behind it that works like all the time. So in short, they want to outsource all the risk to you. Even if they do bad work, they want to off-put that risk to you. And that's never a good deal. And the reason I put this as the third and worst email is because this deal actually sounds good. And you can get the deal they are actually telling you, but you will realize as time goes on that this is a pretty bad deal. Because if anything bad is happening, you're standing there, you're holding the bag. And again, if you're a small content creator, I would advise you, if you're working with some agency, which you should, like, there's no reason not to do it, as long as there's no exclusivity, there's no lock-in period, and they take a cut of the opportunities they provide to you. They don't get a cut of the work you did. They get a cut of the work that they do because they actually want something from you. And if they do good work, they will actually get more money than the 10% cut. It's very, very logical. I hope this helped some of you. Let me know what you think of these deals. I'd love to read all of your comments. Thank you for watching until the end. Have a great rest of your day and happy gaming.